What? What kind of base design? Dang, those are some full jugs. Hey guys, this is Andre, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Today's video is going to be a recap of some GoWiWi, GoHoWiWi, GoHoWiWi with a P.E.K.K.A, and GoWiPe. So this was a pretty interesting matchup. I think they just kind of gave up halfway through. If you see, we have 44 attacks used, they have 44 attacks remaining, they have 16 attacks used, and we have 16 attacks remaining. So I thought it was kind of funny how we flip-flopped. We have 1.98 new stars per attack and a 99.4 average destruction, with 28 3 stars, 1 2 star, and 1 1 star. So let's get started on the first one we're going to show you, which is a Town Hall 9 versus a Town Hall 10. And I believe this is a GoWiWi. So for this base, since he does have 2 multi-target Inferno Towers, he is going to bring 4 Golems, plus have another maxed out Golem in his clan castle. He has 2 Witches, 17 Wizards, 3 Archers, and 5 Barbarians, with 2 Rage spells, 2 Jump spells, and 1 Poison spell. To start off his attack, he put 2 Barbarians down, plus a Witch to take out the clan castle troops, and he does a fantastic job on that. After that, he places down a couple of his Golems, and then some Wizards to clear all the buildings out of the way. He sets down his Royals and puts down his clan castle level 5 Golem. Now unfortunately, that multi-target Inferno Tower is targeting his King and his Golems and his Wizards, but after all the buildings are done, he places his jump spell down perfectly to get his Royals and those 2 Golems into the center of the base. He has 3 Golems on the right hand side, which one is going to actually come back around and help out on the left side. So he has the max Golem and a level 4 Golem going on the right side and 3 Golems on the left side. Throws down that jump spell, which is perfectly in between the T intersection so that they can go into the middle of the base, and they can go on the outside of the base because there's no T intersection on the right side, so he doesn't have to really worry about that. That multi-target Inferno Tower is now starting to lock onto the Golems, but he's already so far into the base. The Queen is attacking the Town Hall, and he still has all of his Golems up. A couple of his Golems right now are going to burst into Golemites, but that'll be fine. And he does still have his King up. He just used his King's ability right there. He has his Queen still up. He has his Wizards and Witches on the side. He's putting his Wizards up top to take out that Archer Tower and take out that Tesla on the right. If you'll see in a couple of seconds, he puts down some Barbarians, an Archer, and a Witch, and basically just corners the rest of these defenses, and there's really nothing you can do about it. So this was a great attack, and what I find is funny is you don't have to actually kill the Royals to win and get 100%. See, the King is still up. I thought that was funny. I would assume that if you're going to take over someone's base completely, you'd have to kill the Queen and the King, but you know, I don't know, game mechanics. Alright, so let's go on to our second replay, which is a GoHoWiWi. One of my favorites to do and watch. So Mumbo has 1 Barbarian, 1 Archer, 5 Wall Breakers, 8 Wizards, 22 Hogs, 1 Golem, 2 Witches, and 3 heal spells and 1 rage spell. I'm gonna guess he has a Golem in his clan castle because the enemy clan castle and the Archer Queen are pretty close, and I think he wants a little bit more tankage to that, so he drops his level 5 clan castle Golem and his level 4 one just to get the clan castle troops out and swing that Golem around. He places a nice heal spell which heals both of the Golems, puts a rage spell down, and his Wizards clean up this dragon before you can even blink. Like, that was just insanely fast. So the Archer Queen's about to go down right here. The Archer Queen goes down pretty instantly. So after he puts down his Witches and his King, he has enough troops up top to take care of the top portion of it, and he starts his phase 2, which is putting a couple of Hogs down to get that mortar out of the way so the splash damage doesn't kill too many of his Wizards and stuff up top. Then places the rest of his Hogs down, and he does a great job of getting all of these Wizard towers, and he places a nice heal spell down in between all of them because the splash damage causes a ton of damage, especially if those Wizard towers are grouped up like that. So he's doing a great job with that. A lot of his Hogs are still up, and he's going to clean out the rest of these 3 defenses, the Wizard Tower, the Archer Tower, and the Cannon on the left side. and then those hogs are going to swoop around and go into a counterclockwise position and help the rest of the troops on the top. And at this point, he has definitely won already. His king is still full health. There's the king coming up to do a king on king attack, but he still has about 6 hogs up. They're going to take care of that air defense, then swoop over to that mortar and take out that mortar, and that is the last defense they actually have. He still has some golemites, wizards, and one Larry running around there helping on that elixir storage, and I think he's actually going to be there till the very end. And one thing to note, Mumbo is a kind of new Town Hall 9, so he doesn't have any maxed out troops for his level, so he has level 4 hogs, level 2 golems, and level 5 wizard, so he did a really nice job on that attack. For the next replay, it's going to be a GoHoWiWi with a P.E.K.K.A. And Brentley does not have max golems or max hogs, so this is going to be an interesting attack. I'm pretty sure he's going to start from the bottom left and take out that queen first, then try and lure the clan castle, and then start his second phase of the attack, which is releasing the hogs on the top. That's at least what I would do. So he sets down his wizards, and that queen gets taken out so fast. Unfortunately, I don't think these wall breakers make it and open up that compartment for him, but he floods in the rest of his wizards, throws down his P.E.K.K.A. and his king and his queen, and then just takes care of the bottom of this base, and hopefully he'll start to get the clan castle troops out pretty soon, because he's going to need to start his second phase of the attack. He has 2 witches in his clan castle, which is going to really help, and he starts his second phase of the attack by putting down his hogs on both the left and right. He sets down a heal spell for his troops at the bottom so that they can take care of those CC troops, and sets his heal down where those mortars are and most of the, the big defensive buildings are. So that really helps him out. He sets another one down at the top with the archer towers. Doesn't look like there's any big bombs, big giant bombs or anything like that, so he doesn't have any of that to worry about, and this looks like it's pretty much already over. He just has 2 wizard towers, a cannon, and a Tesla left with an archer tower at the top. He still has a whole bunch of hogs left. His queen is still full health, his king just went down, and there's only a cannon left. The witches at the top are just taking care of the town hall with a whole bunch of Larrys, and this is pretty much an easy 3-star. Nice job. For the next and final replay is a Town Hall 8 GoWiPe, but I thought it was pretty interesting because he goes super heavy on the wizards, and as you can see, he has 28 wizards, 1 P.E.K.K.A., 2 golems, 1 wall breaker, and 1 archer with 2 heal spells, 1 rage, and 1 poison spell. The thing I found pretty interesting is after he sets down his golems, he puts down his P.E.K.K.A., and honestly, I thought the P.E.K.K.A. would go over to that laboratory, but both of those P.E.K.K.A. go straight in, do a perfect job. He sets his wizards out, and he has a ton of wizards. He just spams them out, which is crazy. Throws a rage spell down. I probably would have put it a little bit farther inside the base, but this is still really good. The wizards use a lot of its ability. And he throws his poison spell down on top of those skeleton traps because for some reason this guy doesn't have clan castle troops. So he throws a heal down on top of his golems and a whole bunch of his wizards because the mortars are still up and they're going to cause a little bit of splash damage to him. The wizards on the right are going over and killing that mortar, and the golems and the P.E.K.K.A. are moving up to the left. And soon he's not going to have any troops on the bottom right, but everything is going to go in a clockwise position, which is going to be really good for him. He has his king in the middle, and I don't know if he's actually going to get it or not. I haven't really seen this replay, but it looks like he's not, maybe? Nope, he doesn't get it quite yet, but those wizards come in clutch, and they're right there for him. We have a wizard up top that's going to get that army camp. I always love those clutch ones that are like, oh no, here, let me help you get this raid over quicker. So we get that down. Everything else is pretty much clean up. These guys go over here. There's nothing on the bottom. He already cleaned that up. And the wizard that went up top to get the right army camp went to the left to get the other army camp. So you always gotta love those clutch wizards. But that's it for today's episode of the War Recap, so make sure to smash that like button, leave comments down below on what you guys actually want to see, and make sure to subscribe, because that makes me feel better when I have a lot of subscribers. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Alright guys, peace!